Resident Evil Village was made last year in 2021, with soon to be released a DLC for it that was announced in E3 of 2021 too. So Capcom has been in development of a bunch of projects, and a lot of them has been canceled so far. Resident Evil 4 Remake is one of the projects. Resident Evil 8 Village's DLC is also another one. So the question is, what is the DLC really going to be about? Because we don't even know that. The DLC could be anything, which I'm hoping it will be expanding on about the castle, or about the village, or maybe about Heisenberg. There's also about the doll, which a lot of people want too. I really liked the castle the most of the entire game. It's my favorite area actually, which I'm hoping they will expand on. I know a lot of people did too. And it would be really cool to know more about Demetrius. I don't know how to say the names. But I think it would be really exciting to go back there and see how it used to be. Maybe play as an old prisoner. Play as a prisoner that was stuck there before. As you can tell, there was a lot of dead bodies, I'm pretty sure, in the castle, or the zombies, as you would like to say. Otherwise, it would be really nice to expand upon Heisenberg and what he's done, because there's also that abandoned factory and what you can do with that. Or if you wanted to do something, they could do a canceled idea, which a lot of people think would happen too, about Ada. Because Ada was supposed to happen and show up to help Ethan in the original project, but that was canceled, and I guess they just chose Chris instead, unless he was already planned. But Ada was supposed to show up in a Plague Doctor mask, so maybe they can do something with her, or something with Leon or Claire, which I'm hoping they'll do in the next game. In Resident Evil 9 they can bring them in, but at the same time I kind of want the next one to be standalone as well. I think Resident Evil Village's DLC would be a really good idea. I think they should do it, definitely, but at the same time I think it's very worrying as well. The reason I find Resident Evil 8 Village's DLC worrying is that I don't want them to spend too much time on focusing on something that they might be able to do later, but they already used it in a DLC. I'm also very worried that it will be a free DLC. As much as that sounds great and all, because they did the same thing in Not a Hero for Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, but they did not really make it too long. You could say the same thing for End of Zoe too, but I felt like that was a bit longer. Reason that scares me is that I don't want it to be 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe 2 hours at the limit, I'm hoping it will be, but otherwise I really want it to be a good DLC, and I don't think they would spend much time on something that you're not going to pay for ultimately. I can definitely see them making it free for people who bought the deluxe edition or the season pass, as you want to say it, but I don't think that really it will expand much on having it to the normal player who just bought the game for $60 or $40 or however many dollars it is now, when they could really just get it for the deluxe edition anyway. So a lot of it could be nostalgia, or as you want to say, if you want to bring back another character or not. I don't really want that though, because I feel like it would take away from the main point of bringing it back from Resident Evil 8 Village to the Village, or wherever place you want to be, because it could just be using the same engine as Village and same mechanics and maybe something new added to the structure, but otherwise I feel like it will be involved in the things that have already been established, like the village and the castle and the factory and maybe the house. Benevitos, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but otherwise I think that it really should be made correctly, obviously, as anything else would be, but otherwise that's all I'm really going to say about it, because it's not really out yet, and it might be canceled, we're not sure yet. But otherwise, if you like the video, you can put a like down there, you can comment down below what you think, because I think a lot of different things. So I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.